So another episode of Shoot 7. And this is going to be a little bit more shorter one. In the last video, talked about how the Earth is flat, how the Earth theory and all. And the thing is, everything can be said to be a theory, but after the theory is said, and there are countless information within our set universe in which there can only be so much, only so many manifestations of what can be within our realm that we live in, which will essentially point to truth. So everything's a theory. I can tell you the theory of relativity is a theory, but everything is relative. We're here, so it's relative, or it isn't. Do you matter? So do you matter? And I can even go into the word matter. When you think of the word matter, you're like, oh, does that shit really matter? It's like, has that shit really manifested to the point that it has meaning, matter? Everything has to come from an unconscious source of energy to even materialize. That's where matter comes from, material. That's just the cinematic word, which that word has come from to make matter. They're using science to say manifestation is matter. And even on the pronunciation and how you use it within sentences by saying shit doesn't matter is essentially meaning the same thing. That shit is not of a manifested hardcore evidence for me to even care about it. It doesn't matter. So, continuing more with Earth, how Earth is flat, more of a donut shape, how energy is working, how there is a hole in the middle, but there's, with the hole being in the middle and within the Earth, there's inner life within the Earth. Because from the plain concept of water is life and water is everywhere, your world is 80% or more made of water. It's on the surface, and it's also inside. It's inside, and we haven't even visited the more deepest depths of the ocean. There is way more life there, and such where even where Atlantis was, and where many conscious creatures on many levels exist. There's no, if it's, I've talked about this in another video. If it's thought, it's materialized on some type of level in some dimension. So the fact that mermaids and all those things can relatively be spoken about points to truth that they exist. If it's thought, it exists. So, okay, Noah, you got some leeway to throw in some extra points on flat Earth, power theory, and more physics and metaphysical evidence and all that information that points to flat Earth, hollow Earth theory, and the illusion that's been given to the world of being a more globe, basically.
I don't know what you said so far, but I know that pilots automatically want the Earth flat because they see horizons. If you want to look at the Earth in terms of degrees, you will never see it as a sphere. If you spin around like this while you're flying, and every horizon always has a flat.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called?
Like a plateau plane,
yeah.
Not a hill.
It's not hilly. And when you look in terms of cities and distances from cities, you will, if the Earth is round, you will see certain different level cities.
Mm-hmm.
And just how we are on, let's say, look at Allen compared to Dallas, and we get a level plateau in the middle of these two, we will obviously start to see some type of curvature somewhere down the line, and you will never find curvature. But then
The plane, in general, so if you're flying a plane, you're going straight. If you ever flew in a plane before, and you're going to a whole other continent or just 1,000 miles away from somewhere, you're really never going to experience a tilt, a turn, a downward spiral unless it's an emergency down. Like, that's the only time a plane's going in a downward spiral. It's like, oh shit, something's wrong, it's going in a downward spiral, but it's never going to do that. That's even more experience evidence to flat Earth, holographic Earth, all that type of stuff. Thank you, Noam. He's giving me a good point. There's also a video on YouTube where we're speaking about it. Just type in 100% irrefutable proof that the global Earth is basically a hoax, an illusion put upon us many things for us to believe and to continue living our written manipulated, constructed like that. Unless you gain this knowledge and consciously are aware of it, it shifts your focus and your thought to controlling it and putting truth into the manifestation of living that you're in. But yeah, I guess that was a good second video talking about that. I'm gonna end this one and I'm gonna speak on another subject in a second. Vortex 27 bye.